Good morning, everyone. This is your psychic Christine, and as promised, I am here to talk about the sacral chakra. So, what you just heard was my singing bowl for the sacral chakra, which is your second chakra and located like in the navel area. So, have you ever felt good, balanced, in harmony with your environment? It could happen, at any place or any time. And if you recognize that feeling, then you were in good, your sacral chakra was balanced. When you feel that openness, that trust in the universe, recognizing the beauty and the goodness of things around you, including yourself, you're kind of one with your environment, which is what we want to achieve. Now, when the sacral chakra is blocked, what starts to happen is you feel disconnected. Disconnected from people, your environment. You start to feel kind of like it's you against the world. Life is an uphill battle. So basically, the sacral chakra is where all of the emotions come from. It's responsible for our emotions. And when we have an overactive sacral chakra, we start to feel anxiety, fatigue, depression, lots of feelings of anger, okay? Lots of negative stuff. And when it's underactive, like I said, we're kind of like going through the motions of doing what it is that we're supposed to do with no heart in it. And every chakra affects the next chakra. So if one is off balance, it can stir up everything else. And usually the sacral chakra gets blocked or unbalanced because of a negative or a disappointment in life. It can get thrown off and bring about these emotions. And if we don't, deal with it, deal with the trouble, or try to kind of block it out and exist as if nothing's wrong, and we have a lot of bottled up stuff inside, this is when the sacral chakra kind of starts to go crazy. Now, the good news is of course your chakras can get balanced again, and it takes some work for sure. And as I've mentioned before, everything that we do, including spiritual work, needs to be maintained. This is not something that you do once and then you just drop it. For example, like with religions and stuff, like in the Christian religion and, in many, you're expected to go to church once a week or whatever religion you're into, if any. Even if you're just a spiritual person and don't really belong to any religion, you still need to practice, okay? If you're like me and you believe in all things, you still need to practice what it is that you spiritually believe in, and that helps along the way. Also, as I've mentioned before, a lot of people, when they hear chakra, Reiki healing, and all of this stuff, they think that it's kind of new age and hard to identify with. And when we hear new age, we're thinking it's something new. when in fact, this dates back thousands of years. And if you can't really relate to the word chakra balancing, Reiki healing, I am 100% sure that you can relate to everything that having off-balanced, blocked, or balanced chakras mean, because this is something that you're experiencing. And like I said, the sacral chakra is the chakra that is responsible for all our positive and negative emotions, okay? And bottling up a lot of stuff can definitely throw our sacral chakra out of whack. And giving too much power or control over that, well, I'll try to elaborate on what I'm trying to say here. So making one other person or many people responsible for our own balance, our own happiness, we've kind of given up control and handed all of that responsibility to another human being. Now, nobody knows you and what you're feeling and what you're going through better than you. So to hand over that stuff is too great of a responsibility to hand over to another person. To say, well, if this person that I love or these people in my work environment were to be more like this with me or more like that with me, then I'd be happier. Now, like I said, you've given up too much power, and the people around you probably are clueless as to, what kind of impact, negative impact they may be having on your life. So when we make the decision to take responsibility of our feelings, our emotions, of everything about the root chakra that I described in the last episode, and we go out and do whatever it is that we need to do for us, okay, and get really strong, then we will not be so affected by stuff that's going on around us, because we can be spiritually strong, clear, feel good about ourselves, and don't give up that control to someone else, okay? Like I said, they probably have no idea what kind of an impact they might be having on you. So what's going to help with balancing out the sacral chakra? So there's like affirmations, positive affirmations that you can be able to use, like saying to yourself, I am passionate, I am open to experience the present moment, I am comfortable in my body, I feel at peace, I am a creative being. Okay? And loving yourself and respecting yourself is so very, very, very important. Getting rid of and dropping all that anger is so very, very important. Crystal healing also helps to bring more positive energy and balance into your life. Aromatherapy is going to be so helpful. So helpful. I mean, I can't say enough how important aromatherapy is. Did you ever notice when you smell something beautiful, your whole mood can change? Whatever that aroma is, whether it be a cake baking, cookies baking in the oven, or a beautiful floral fragrance, or whatever it is. I mean, that definitely has a positive impact on us. It's crazy the way this stuff works, but it really does. Meditation And that's something I want to get into. I know that a lot of you do know how to meditate, but there are so many of you that don't know what that means or how to go about doing it. Okay? And a lot of it has to do with silencing the mind, getting into the present, stepping out of yourself and observing your surroundings with your third eye, getting a clearer picture of things. And in future, when I'm done with the chakra part of all of this, I'm going to talk about meditation and the best way to go about it. For those of you who want to and struggle to get it together, but we have to focus on the ancient methods of meditation, because a lot of people have different ways in going about this, but that's where we should start. We should start with what it was meant to be, the Buddhist form of meditation. So I hope that this helped to enlighten you a little bit as far as what's going on with your sacral chakra, if it's feeling blocked or overactive. And I hope and pray that your sacral chakra is balanced, so you're experiencing the pleasures of life and feeling connected to people, feeling connected to your environment, feeling connected to the universe, and experiencing all the pleasures of life and feeling good about yourself. So, like I said, I hope this has helped. I am wishing you all the best of luck. Please have a safe holiday. Enjoy your Memorial weekend. Thank you so much for listening in, and I'm going to give you a little sacral chime.